Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Word Vomit Podcast, a podcast where we give our take on the worlds of video games, music, comics, movies, and television. I am your host, Emmanuel. To my left is the one and only Randy King.
That's right.
And we are recording from Garage Studios. This podcast is free for your listening pleasure. If you want to help the podcast, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing. Man, I'm excited about this episode.
Yes, we are. Definitely excited. We're here with the creative team behind the Deadpool the Musical video that's been hitting YouTube. How's it going, guys?
Woo! Good, man. Great. Good for having us.
All right, so why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
I'm Michael Parker, executive producer and Deadpool.
I'm Julian Higgins. I'm the director, editor, and producer of Deadpool.
I'm Paul Yockey, and I wrote the script.
Brian Danner, I am the fight choreographer and Wolverine.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I can tell by the chops that you have there.
So grown man.
I don't know if is that your regular look or.
Handled some Propecia pills earlier, and that's how I got cast. So.
Oh, gotcha. All right, guys. Well, just so you know, we are big fans of this video. I don't know if Michael had told you, but some episodes ago, we talked about the subject of Ryan Reynolds wanting to get Hugh Jackman to be in a Deadpool Wolverine crossover. And I joked about how, well, since Hugh Jackman's a singer, he could sing, he could dance, he can act, why don't you you should make it a musical segment? And we went on and on about that. And then I think was it like a month or two later?
This came out.
This came out. And we're like, oh my God, it could happen.
We heard you. We heard it through the web.
The ESP came through.
Yeah.
I mean, having Hugh Jackman do a musical with Ryan Reynolds would be insane. That'd be perfect.
So, I gotta know, how did this start out? Like, how did you guys even come up with this idea?
It all starts with Michael, actually. Michael and I worked together on another fan series called Star Trek Continues, which is this incredible 1960s full episode creations of 1960s Star Trek, created by an incredible executive producer named Vic Mignogna. And I was a director for one of the episodes, and Michael happened to be one of the associate producers and investors in that. And we were at a screening that we did up in the Bay Area, and I met Michael at a dinner with the whole casting crew. And we were standing outside of, what was that sushi restaurant?
Zumo, great sushi.
Good sushi.
We go over, and everybody knew I was getting this Deadpool suit. I said, hey, Julian, I have this crazy idea with the Deadpool suit. And he said, sure, what? I said, do you know the song Gaston from Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, God.
Did you say it like that? Gaston.
Yes, I did. with a quiet French accent. Because no one's as arrogant as Gaston. And so Julian just looked at me and was like, okay, brilliant, we're done. And we talked for 30 seconds. He said, I totally know the guy that could write the script. I'm like, go. I mean, it was a series of happy circumstances, the right people coming together. Julian gave it to Paul. Paul wrote the script. It was brilliant. And then we knew it was just one long fight scene.
Yeah.
And so then Julian said,
I said, I know the perfect stunt coordinator. I was like, wait, what did I say? I said,
put that gun down.
I said,
you know something to live for.
I know the most stunt coordinator in Los Angeles.
When he wasn't available, then.
Brian and I have been working together for almost 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah, Brian's been my stunt coordinator, fight choreographer with his incredible team, Sword Fights Inc., and they specialize in sword fighting, but they're also just an incredible stunt team. We've been doing a lot of great videos for a company called Loot Crate, if you ever want to check out their stuff. But yeah, I went to Brian and I said, there's no way we can do a full-on stunt spectacular, 30 people die in this music video. We need like all these stunt performers to just like get destroyed, and we couldn't do it without Brian's team. And so, yeah, you want to talk about SFI a little bit?
Yeah, SFI is a company that started about 9 years ago, and it's primarily actors who can do their own stunts. We've got probably right now we have 55% of the roster are women, and that's why in our video you see so many great women and female characters taking the hits and the falls and everything. So when Julian presented to me, it's sort of the same thing. When Michael presented it to Julian, 30 seconds it was a yes. It was probably even less for me because I'm a huge fan of Deadpool, the Marvel Universe.
Oh,
and
awesome.
it was just a match made in heaven, like Michael said.
Yeah, and the thing was, I mean, Paul's, it's like remember in the opening scene of the movie Deadpool, and it says, written by the real heroes here.
Yeah.
That is Paul, because
100%.
the script was so good. It's it's like that scene from Starship Troopers when when the bug sucks your brain out.
Yeah.
Just
Bug brain.
suck.
Bug.
But his script was brilliant, and everybody who saw it was like, "We have to do this."
Right.
Can I add that to my business card, brain sucker?
Brain sucker, yeah. Add it to your LinkedIn too.
Okay.
Make sure you spell it AIN because they'll think something different.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, right there.
A-I-N. Okay, cool.
Got it. All right.
It was super quick. Like I said, Michael pitched it to me, and it was as simple as popping, because Paul's my roommate. I popped into his door and I was like, hey, minimize that window.
Where's the unicorn?
Do you want to write? There's this Deadpool thing. It's a Deadpool Gaston musical, and he kind of was like, yeah. And yeah, just like probably the most knowledgeable about. I don't know, comic books. You guys are maybe half and half most knowledgeable.
I'm sure there's a Venn diagram that overlaps in places.
Yes, it's sort of like Bono's With or Without You. We live somewhere in the middle.
Other
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, like, what was the whole process time like? Like, what was from start to finish, from the moment you started to, like, just having dinner and talking about it, to posting it on YouTube?
Late September, the idea hits me. 2 weeks later, I'm having dinner.
Right.
A week later is the script.
Right.
And a week or two later, we flew down to LA to do where all the big deals take place, which is the Bob's Big Boy in Burbank.
I've been there.
And
the center of all show business.
There's a gravitational anomaly there for creativity. It just sucks you right in. And we all met, and it was just like, we have to do this. So it really, within just a few weeks, we were running.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So we can't sue them for taking our idea, man.
Yeah, right on.
Damn.
Right on.
Okay.
You can with press.
No. Oh, okay. I guess. I don't know if I can afford those legal fees.
We can make a big thing of it, like they're promoting it at some other location, and we're there with our picket signs and everything.
Yeah. With the picket signs of you and me and our other co-hosts who couldn't be here today. Just the three of us with the sign saying.
For some reason, he has a boom box and playing the actual audio of the podcast.
Oh.
Just holding it like saying above his head.
Just like in Say Anything. Right?
Like, why didn't you just get a pill? You had to get the whole boom box and everything, didn't you? Yeah.
Right.
All right. So when you mentioned that you like a lot of you worked with the stunt team, really talented, obviously a very talented stunt team by the look of this video. So the use of the characters you guys had, like, were those women who played Black Widow, Rogue, and Psylocke, were those part of the stunt team, or did you guys audition actresses for this, or?
Well, we were very lucky that we know an incredible group of actresses out here too that we work with all the time, and with the exception of Jennifer Wenger, who played Rogue, which, by the way, Paul, it was Paul's suggestion to use her, and she's one of my favorite actors as well, and she just, everybody seems to be responding well to the fact that she's a full Southern belle and this
that's great.
And that was something, Paul brought a lot of authenticity and had a lot of specific thoughts as a producer as well about how we should portray these female heroes, because some of their portrayals in some of the films haven't been as accurate to their comic book versions. So I know.
I should let you guys know that what brought me into comics was probably Psylocke back in the day. She's been my favorite superhero forever, and so getting the chance through Brian's connection actually to find Christina Benthal, who is from the UK, knows how to wield a sword, and knows how to sing, is of Asian descent. Like, I was like, this is perfect. This is kismet.
She was Betsy Braddock.
You found the real life Psylocke.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the first thing I noticed. Like, wow, they did their homework, because Betsy Braddock's English. Her brother is Captain Britain. I'm like, she has an English accent. This makes it more legit. In your face, Olivia Munn.
Not really.
No,
Seriously.
well.
Wait, I want to be serious. Since you have broken up, Olivia, with your boyfriend, I just want to contact us through Word Vomit at 1-800. Call me now.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Extension 113.
Yes, because she's totally listening to Word Vomit podcast all the time.
She will after today.
I also have to give props to Monette, who came in and played
Black
Widow. And I knew her. I do Second City, and Second City is an improvisational sketch theater here in LA and in New York and Toronto. And I just saw her sing one day, and I was like, gosh, she has the most beautiful voice. She has comic timing. And I asked her about it, and she's like, oh, yeah, my dad's been, he's a famous stunt coordinator, and I have stunt training. And it was just like, sold. There we go.
It was incredible.
Well, everything kind of just fell into place then from what it sounds like.
That's basically this whole production in a nutshell. It's just like all of our skills and our friends and our connections and people's passion for the source material. Just it really, I mean, you watch it and it just sort of comes through. Everybody gave their all over the course of 2 days in filming, and these actresses came in and donated their time during our rehearsals and our audio recordings. And yeah, people just gave a lot of free time just because it was something that they liked and believed in, which was really cool.
I guess I was gonna ask, like, so what was the audition process like? But it seems like you guys got super lucky, just finding the right parts so easily.
Yeah, just people we knew. Brian knew Christina, Paul knew Monette, I knew Jenny, and who else in there? Oh, our Spider-Man is a very talented stunt performer in his own right named Chris Troy. Sorry, I was like, Super Troy. Yeah, Super Troy. Yeah. He's a super talented aerialist and acrobatic sort of stunt guy, and he had, here's another kismet, he texted me, and I texted him and said, hey, would you want to do a Spider-Man role for us? And he's like, yeah, let me see how it works out, and with my timing, he's on like a Disney show or something. And then he texted me and goes, hey, look what I just bought. And he bought the brand new Spider-Man costume. And I'm like, well, that's
wow.
You. And he came in and he kicked butt. That was very cool.
And the last one too is, so we were looking for a bartender and going through it, but there was a gentleman who works with SFI and the Brian named Matt Duger, and he literally just took the script. He had the backing track just on an iPad, recorded the opening, and I got it. Julian sent it to me, and my jaw just dropped. I'm like, it was the most beautiful, because he's a former opera. He's operatically trained, and
so
I
really
got
him.
Yeah, that's really him.
Wow.
And those are the things where we knew that the bartender started singing, which was great for me because it would establish a decent voice. And it was beautiful. And everybody, and yeah, he does sort of have that, the guy who sang like the Grinch.
Yeah, the Thurl Ravenscroft sort of deep. You're a mean one.
Yeah, and he's a great actor and but a great voice. So at each step, you're right, things just fell into place, and it was the momentum was we can't not do this.
Right, and as for the rest of the team, I teach at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts here in Hollywood. There's about 25 to 30 stunt performers, as we said, and I'd say about 90% of them come out of that academy. I've been there for about 17 years, and they just produce the best actors. And for me, stunts is really about the acting combined with the talent. So we pulled from them as well. And,
I'm sorry, but I'm seeing you talking. I'm just like, Wolverine teaches theater. Holy crap.
That's right, yeah.
That's right, Bob.
Well, and they stole that idea for part of the end of Logan to have them with small kids. So you sue us, we'll sue them. So,
Yeah.
done.
It's a cycle.
Yeah, we got this. Like,
Yeah.
Disney's got money.
Don't do Circle of Life, because we have to do a musical then, and we have enough pressure right now. Sure.
Okay. Now, so there was no secondary choices you guys had for any of the actors that were going to be in this?
No, everybody, like, from the beginning, it's sort of, slowly as people dropped into the slots for casting, we're like, that's the person. This is perfect. Like you said, Monette's a stunt performer and a singer, and she's a sword fighter, and she's also got an English accent. Like, Jenny is actually from, I think, Tennessee. She's also actually Southern, and you're just like, it was no question. And then obviously, like I said, Brian's awesome stunt team, they just came in and everybody kicked butt. It was really cool.
And it was so cool to show up, because everybody leaned in ahead of time for pre-production rehearsals. I would fly down to catch the Saturday rehearsals with the team, and it's posted on our Facebook page when we get 1.5 million views of a January photo. But when you could watch the entire fight scene forming and taking place, and Brian had thought through how it moved the story along and everything, for me, it was just extraordinary to watch, to leave, have someone come back and create, and then you fly back down, and suddenly there's 30 people fighting against the soundtrack. And I'm like, I'm Deadpool going, yeah!
He's Deadpool.
He's Deadpool.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
That's it right
There it
there.
is.
Oh, you didn't see that earlier. You didn't see that. Now, I got to ask this, because we watched that and we were like, is that Ryan Reynolds' voice in this? Did he voice over this? Do they know Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
So who's the voiceover on that? Who is the VO?
So happy to have
you.
we were happy to have Ryan Reynolds come in and do
Yeah.
I'm like, for real? No.
When Ryan showed up on set, what did he say? Oh, you've been served?
Yes.
Yeah. No, that was me. So part of the idea when Julian and I were talking about it, at that point I had the suit. We did a couple of tests of me and the voice. Some of it was actually as a test just against the original Deadpool footage, and some people were just said, I can't tell that it's not Ryan. Now, luckily at that point I was just doing straight mimicking, so we had to do new stuff because of Paul's script. But we knew we could pull it off. And once we knew we could pull it off, it was a case of working with really Julian and Paul. We went through the script, getting the inflections, the body movements on stage. It was very much that we wanted to be as close to Ryan as possible and honor his performance.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a full-on just tribute to Ryan's version of Deadpool, because you have, I think you have Nolan North who did the video game, or like a lot of other different portrayals of Deadpool that are all sort of their own take, but this is very much, it's a cinematic Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool costume. You got to go with the Ryan Reynolds performance, and to Michael's credit here, Michael's not a trained actor in any way that I'm aware of. Oh, right, you're not an actor. No,
I don't think any of us are.
Right,
most of us don't know me.
Yeah.
But the point of that is that Michael is very straightforward. He's like, look, if you don't think that, he's like, I have no ego about this. If you don't think that I can do the singing, if you don't think that I can do the voice, I am happy to replace it. We'll get a voice actor to do it. We'll get a singer to do it. And I'm like, that's such an incredible thing for somebody who this is a big project of Michael's to go, yeah, it's whatever's best for the project. But then he sent me down his voice test, and I'm like, that's you have to. Absolutely. You have to do it. And I feel like consistently the comments all really just are like blown away that is that not Ryan Reynolds? It's Ryan Reynolds. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
thanks. Like the first thing we were like, holy shit, that's Ryan Reynolds singing. It's gotta be him, right? No? Oh wow. Good. So kudos to you. Good job. Really good job.
Yeah, and thank you for Julian for letting me do the part. And you said you'd send me the couch. Anyway.
Yes.
But
the
cushion.
I'm getting it dry.
The only clean one.
But it was the thing when we were on set. At one point, it was like halfway. It was the first lunch break on the day one of the shoot. We were there, and somebody's looking over to me because lunch had been served. He's like, "Does Deadpool want truffle fries? Does Deadpool want truffle fries?" And I'm like, "Sure." And I pull off the mask, and it's Casper Van Dien, because he's the
Casper Van Dien from Starship Troopers. The lead is Jenny Rogue's new fiance. They just got engaged.
Wow. Wait, so he's just Rico from Starship Troopers? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah,
that's right.
Wow.
So he's there, and he was extremely complimentary to everything. He hung out a couple of days with us. He was so cool. He may show up in the behind-the-scenes video that we're getting ready to put out,
which is going to be dropping very soon.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Can't wait to see it.
Absolutely.
So, are you? I wanted to know: was there always the idea of using the Gaston song, or did you guys have an idea of like anything else? Or is that?
That was the primary one. It just the idea of Deadpool swinging around a bar, decapitating people and killing everybody was by far the that's the comedy. It's incredible.
And first time I heard that song years ago. I mean, Beauty and the Beast is a classic musical for across the board. When the idea hit me, it's just I've always loved that song. A couple times a year, I'll just find myself humming it. It is an infectious piece of music they wrote, and it is not in 4/4, right? Because it's more in waltz, 3/4, and it just stays with you. And that day I was driving, no one acts like Deadpool, no one sucked like Deadpool. Holy shit! If we could, and this is one of those times in my life, like, I want to go do this because when I'm dying, this will make me smile. But if I didn't, I'd be like, well, that sucks. And that's where, when Julian's eyes lit up, and frankly, again, back to Paul with the script, there are those moments you're like, I can't believe you wrote this. This was a beautiful script, and what he put into it.
They should share it every Christmas.
Yeah. Our Dick Joke Parade. Yeah, every Christmas. Here it is.
That's right. But yeah, it was always Gaston.
And it should be said that when Michael's dying, it'll make us smile too.
Can Word Vomit come to the after party?
For that? I think they call it a wake. I think it's called a wake.
We know these guys are going to party.
Oh, yeah.
No, when you're dead, you're not awake. I want to be clear about that.
Oh, no, the party after you've passed away, it's called a wake. But yeah.
Sure.
Now, so how long did it, as far as actually getting the lyrics and the musicality down, I mean, obviously you're not doing it word for word, or it's not the same lyrics as the original, but so how exactly did it come about?
How long did it take to actually get the lyrics set for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul.
It was sort of funny because it sort of, I found every time that I write something, I find that like you surprise yourself and you leave breadcrumbs for yourself. And for instance, that part, the original lyrics are, "You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Harry." And I knew, hey, Deadpool works with these women's. He has his special relationship with female superheroes. I wanted to do a trio of women. And I knew I wanted to use Black Widow because I feel like, hey, in this format, this YouTube place, we can do something that the cinematic universe actually probably can't contractually do and have Black Widow and Deadpool in the same place. And that came back around once I was like, he humps a unicorn to help him get off. Hey, that rhymes with Romanoff. That's great. And so like things just sort of surprised me. And I think the script, the first draft was done in like probably 2.5 hours. Like it sort of was like,
that was an impressive rhyme, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the first draft, by the way, is pretty much the final draft.
Yeah.
There was like a couple changes here and there, but it's essentially what came out of Paul's head in the first 2.5 hours is what is on the screen. It was pretty. It was like immediately like, yes, this is exactly what it should be. It was perfect.
and the hardest thing was actually that I was basing the song off of like what you see when you watch Beauty and the Beast, the animated movie. And I discovered afterwards that that is different than what is released on the official Disney soundtrack and in the musical.
Mm-hmm.
And so all of a sudden I thought, oh, shoot. And I had to like present and sing actually a version. Somewhere up there's a rough version.
Oh my
where
God, I forgot about that.
We should put it on the behind the scenes.
I forgot about it.
And I recorded it in my car, as one does. And I had to
As one does.
design the back of like pieces of the soundtracks that I found together in order to, and I'm not a sound mixer, so it was pretty rough, and I'm impressed that you guys thought anything of it when it was
that's
done.
great.
No, it really was. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I seem like I kind of share that sentiment. We're an audio podcast, and I have very little knowledge of editing. Yet I do what I can in order to make sure the podcast sounds okay, which most of the times it doesn't.
Seems like you know.
Yeah, you've got the knobs and you're going for
I
it.
just do that to look professional, just like, oh, let's do this, and
But
hey, what
next.
does this button do?
Yeah.
Click.
It's
He's
the
got
Alan.
some-
It's the Alan Tudyk. Apparently, all he does when he's piloting a ship, he only clicks on 2 switches, and that's shown 3
Three
switches. Yeah, click,
switches.
click, click. Yeah, 3 switches.
Yeah, actually,
From
I
Firefly
directed,
to Rogue One.
I directed a Firefly fan film as well called The Verse, which was really fun. Paul P. Production designed it, and Brian is in it, and stunt coordinated it, set decorated it. And we have our pilot. We had an original cast, and same thing. It was every time I would just tell them, above you there are 3 switches. Click, 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 and that's
And then grab the stick. That's it. Click, click, click. All right, go ahead.
the 3 magic switches.
Yeah, so that's all he does, right, Emmanuel? Just those 3 knobs.
I'm working on the third.
Working on
I
the
only
third.
got 2 right now. I'm working on my way to the third one.
There's time. There's time.
Yeah, we got a lot of time, man. It's all right. Now, is there anything that you guys had an idea for in the script or on set that just didn't make the cut?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very first joke.
Yeah, the very first joke, which we thought was maybe, obviously Deadpool's super edgy and everything, but we were like, you know what, we don't want to lampoon people who are going through maybe an actual issue. Was there was the lyric? Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Should I?
No, man, I'm sorry.
And so the lyric is, the current one is, and every last century he's covered with shit, motherfucker, when he gets shot through the
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
initial cover of scars. The initial lyric was a sort of lyrical break where he goes, and every last inch of me's covered in cancer. I'm riddled with cancer.
Oh.
And like everybody in the bar stops awkwardly and is like takes a moment, and then he just shoots somebody, and it continues. But
I actually like that. I like that joke. I get
I could
why.
have seen it happen. I could see Deadpool doing something like that.
oh, for sure. But we're just like, and we found another funnier joke anyway.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. No, that's good. I get it. But yeah, I like that. I'm like, hey, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I think
The bartender in Deadpool dialogue was a hair longer.
Oh, yeah.
At the beginning,
Yeah.
but we just wanted to get to the music faster.
There was also there was a running gag in the stunt choreography that sort of got changed on the day because of some blocking stuff for the location, where the same, wasn't it the same guy?
Yeah, we wanted the Paul Jacobson plays the guy that gets stabbed in the hand with a fork, and
For the chimichanga, right?
yeah. And we were gonna have he's got such a great face, and he's been a long member of my team as well. We were gonna have him be the guy that gets hit with the chimichanga later, gets shot through the hand, and then shot again. Just like have him in the
Just
back.
over and over.
Yeah.
I actually would have been good.
Yeah. But otherwise, everything that's in there is in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is Ryan Reynolds or Hugh Jackman, or well, either of those guys, aware of this video at all? Do you know if they've seen it or anything?
We have it on good. Here's the thing: we have it on good authority that Hugh Jackman has seen it, and we know that Ryan has seen it because there's just too many people who are tweeting Van City Reynolds.
Yeah.
Because they thought it was you.
Van City Reynolds, have you seen this?
Yeah.
So we have to imagine he's seen it.
So and
We hope he likes it.
we know that the even the original stunt coordinator for Deadpool tweeted about it.
Yeah, a friend of mine, Phil Severa, who is the original
you,
stunt
Phil.
coordinator,
Yes.
he is just monumentally talented. I even sort of wanted to send him a text to get his blessing on it, but he reached out to me and said it was a really great job, and that couldn't be a higher badge.
He also tweeted it, too.
Yeah, he
tweeted
tweeted it out, but he's sort of the barometer of stunt coordinators. He's an amazingly giving guy. He's precise. He's a fan of superheroes as well. So
Absolutely.
he's also, for those of you who are fans out there, he also did all the action sequences for the Netflix series Daredevil.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some great stunts in that series.
When we talk about fight scenes and stunts, that hallway scene that he put together,
Oh,
Oh
man.
my god.
just
Legendary.
yeah, it's something else. And so he was kind enough to reach out to us. We appreciate
That actually opens it up to another question. If you were to actually take a new Marvel movie that was coming out and choreograph the stunts, what would you want to work on?
Oh man, there's so much good stuff.
Either something that's already out or not out.
There's a wall behind you, huh?
Yeah, I grew up loving Spider-Man, but that team does such a great job. X-Men is near and dear to my heart.
And face.
Yeah, and my face. It's near. And there's a few sort of mini-series that I did. It would be great to see someone put together Squadron Supreme, which is Marvel's.
Oh, Squadron Supreme. Good
It's
call.
Marvel's FU to DC, basically. Or I mean, FU means homage, yes?
Right.
Yeah.
Let me Google it.
Yeah, Google that. Yeah,
No, not that.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'd really be interested in. I just have.
Oh, wow. Our buddy Dave.
Rob
Yeah. Oh, that's a squad.
The stunt team, the stunt guys and women who are doing the DC movies are killing it. The ones that are doing the Marvel series are killing it, and it's just like, what can we do? And I would love to sort of, Squadron Supreme's almost a serious parody of that universe, and I would just love to get my hands on that.
Come on, Brian. Say X-Force.
Yeah, that's secretly what I want to do. I know Cable's being introduced in. Congrats to Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
He's being introduced and like the toughest nails X-Force, Wolverine and X-23 and Cable and Domino and just the killing machines. I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
And all he has to do is be in a Sony-produced Marvel movie, and he has the trifecta.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sure will, huh?
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of branching off of that, I've always wanted to write a She-Hulk, anything, a TV show, a movie. I'm a huge fan of She-Hulk, and it's sort of funny how to see Deadpool do so well. This reminds me of that classic She-Hulk from the '80s, who was pulling the writer, the artist's hand from the page. And
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so good.
Yeah.
I don't need this much cleavage. I feel like a really talented like Kate McKinnon or Cecily Strong
That'd
would
be
be
so
would
good.
be such a great it's
Totally.
just cast a comedian and make it
Fourth
it
wall
awesome.
breaking fun.
Yeah.
Totally.
I'm sorry, in my mind, I just imagine it being like a She-Hulk, but if she were an Ally McBeal, because she's a female lawyer,
Yeah.
and then hulking out and I'm good at this.
Yeah.
Battling Daredevil and about their court cases in the street, that.
Yes.
Oh, that see, that'd be great. I didn't. Yeah, have them fighting
Look
it
at
out.
it's already writing itself.
Yeah.
They're
Where's
in
Marvel.
What, She-Hulk attorney at law?
Yeah.
the Tony Law fighting against Matt Murdock in the court. They get mad, take it out in the streets.
And it's like
Yeah.
a little piece of them in the courts and a little bit in the street. A little bit in the courts and a little bit in the street.
Right.
I can see it.
My money's on She-Hulk.
Yeah.
While you're in the street.
In court and in the street.
Wow. Okay, you weren't there.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So, is there? I'm trying to think. Like, where do you guys go from here now? You guys have this really cool video. You've
We're
got
gonna
this
go
production.
Yeah, let's really lunch and
It's Easter, so maybe some.
Right.
Well,
Look for
eggs.
some eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I mean, no, we're actually talking about what the next thing is. Obviously, you know, we've it was incredible. We're over 4 million views now in about 2.5 weeks. From a 0 subscriber channel, we now have 20,000 something subscribers, which is just like mind blowing off of one video.
we're actually over 7 million because needless to say, people have taken our piece and
Of course.
reposted it, and
Yeah.
we've asked.
Oh yeah.
They pulled it back down after we asked them and threatened She-Hulk. And
Yeah, how dare they take someone else's idea and
do something with it.
Shame on them. Shame.
They're bad people.
But yeah, I mean, I think the next thing is to just obviously we have to do something. Well, at least a couple more, maybe one more thing or 2 more things, 3 more things, a bunch of things with Deadpool. We don't know.
we can't really say too much, but Harry Styles as Juggernaut came up, I think.
What is that?
Is that a thing?
Can be now. Harry
It's
reached
a
out
thing.
to us. What was it? 1-800. Call me now.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely doing more stuff. We have plans in place to do more videos, and I think the big thing is we're going to do something for something hopefully fun for San Diego Comic-Con coming up. We're going to plan to maybe put together a panel or maybe a screening of a new little short video or a vignette. Puppet theater. Yeah, just we're working.
Maybe live from LA County Jail, depending on what we do.
Yeah.
Comic-Con can get crazy. That was actually my next question. Have you guys done the con circuit for this yet? Like, are you guys going to? Have you guys thought about anything outside of San Diego Comic-Con?
Yeah, we had a very small presence at WonderCon, and by small I mean
Very small, yeah, because I stand at 5'6". I'm the right height Wolverine. You hear me, Jackman? Bring me back.
The yes, thank you.
Right height. Aw. Yeah,
Guys,
that's right.
yeah, but yeah,
A
we
full foot larger.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did. I just I handed out a bunch of hashtag Deadpool Musical, which is our exclusive hashtag
hashtag
to the fans, and I went to each booth and basically I even dressed as Wolverine on the second day. I went to the booths that had Deadpool merchandise, and people had either seen it or I sort of forcibly made them watch it there, and they loved it, which is that's being fans ourselves. That's the most flattering thing. It's the joy that people get, because the internet, I don't know if you know this, guys, having a podcast, the internet can sometimes not be nice.
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
that's the
No.
It can sometimes not be nice, but as you see the comments, the fans have just been crazy supportive.
Yeah, there is like
yeah.
there's no trolling on our channel. There's just a
And
lot.
that is not an invite.
Yeah, by the way, Mom.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. I mean,
We'd be
But
honored
to be honest,
if you.
if he did, you'd be happy.
Ryan.
But yeah, we're looking at whether or not the whole goal was make something so good that people just love it. And as I say, I'm based in Silicon Valley, do the high tech thing in regular. And what you guys don't know is some of the people I work with are talking to other people at companies, and they're going, "Holy shit, that's the guy you work with," because it's actually burning through the high tech space right now. So this thing's gonna have a life of its own that's taking off.
Yeah, it's just cool. I mean, having done a ton of YouTube stuff, it's hot and cold. The internet is a fickle mistress, and to have everybody sort of across the board be so complimentary it's incredibly humbling, because we all dig it and we're all excited about it, and we're just like, God, we hope that we put it out and people like it, and to have people respond in kind is just, that's kind of what it's all about, because we're not making any money from this. There's no financial gain here. As a matter of fact, it's a financial loss to just put a lot of money and time into this, but it's an emotional, it feels good to have people dig it.
Yeah, I know how that feels, except my level is a little lower because we just do an audio podcast and I work 9 to 5 and I feel like I'm going broke doing this. So I understand how you feel.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
That's the cool thing about the fan community, though. The cosplayers that are out there, and the writers, the artists, everyone basically has a support job. But you do it like your 9 to 5 job is to enable your superhero habit. You're an addict, and you have this community that. Man, I've been going to San Diego Comic-Con for almost 20 years now, and it's the coolest place. It's sort of free of bullying. Everyone's like, that's a great costume, and they refer to each other in their character names, and they're so just extremely wonderful. And that's, to get back to your other question, yeah, those cons are important to us because, again, we're fans, and we want to share that family. We want to share that happiness with everyone because, there's so much junk in the world that we're dealing with outside of that. But that community is just, it's amazing to us.
I suppose I think that I've never been reduced to tears at a Comic-Con.
Wow.
Well, there's time.
Yeah,
There's time.
so that's our goal for San Diego Comic-Con. to reduce all tears.
Turn into a complete sob fest. The entire show.
That should be our panel that they bring us in,
Yes.
is destroy a man.
That's
Deadpool
right.
Musical. We destroy a man's
That's
soul.
right, yeah.
But one thing Julian said too that was really important is, especially when people are doing all these things, is this is truly nonprofit. We're not doing any monetization on it. We have the disclaimer: we respect the intellectual property here. We respect Marvel and Disney, and frankly, Ryan Reynolds and the whole team that put together what we have hopefully built upon and done a respectful homage to.
It's almost like a thank you letter.
Yeah, it was. No, I like to call it as a love letter.
Ooh.
I,
right there.
I wanted to say that, but I felt
But you found it hard coming out of your mouth.
it had to be said by you. You had to say it.
I would say to just lastly build off of that is, dealing in somebody else's sandbox like Marvel and in this case connected to Disney and then also in this particular movie connected to Fox, we have to send a knock on wood, we have to send a thank you that they've been sort of very not hands off. We haven't received any sort of notification from anybody or any sort of takedown notices. I think they're sort of taking it in stride and being like, this is done in a good spirit and it's not making any financial gain off of it, which is sort of the key to fan films, is to just do it for the love of it, hopefully do it well for the fans and don't make any money from it is super huge. And so we're super thankful to the IP holders who have so far been at least pretty cool with us doing what we're doing. If they contact us tomorrow and said, you got to take it down, it'd be a shame, but 100% we'd be like, of course we'd have to take it down. It's your thing.
It'd be really cool if someone burst in right now and shot us dead.
Oh,
How would that be
I'm like, oh my god!
What do we do?
Disney ninjas just showed up. They have Mickey Mouse ears on, like right now.
I cannot tell you how often I daydream about ninjas coming in. the middle of
Swinging through the windows.
Right.
off for a fight.
I believe you daydream about that.
That's it.
Yeah, like, as soon as it happens, you just think in your mind, you're like, I'm okay with this. I'm
This
okay
is-
with this.
This is fine. These ninjas are wearing mouse ears and I am okay with it.
I'm okay with this.
Just like this.
How did you know they were Disney ninjas? Okay. Oh, here's the picture.
Mouse ears, yeah.
Because as one of them was throwing a ninja star, you can hear him go,
I like that.
That's good. Death by churro.
Yeah.
$12 churro.
All right. That's
$12 stale churro.
Yes, exactly.
Also known as
So what's the goal of all this? What's the end goal? What's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for you guys?
I mean, to make more. I think obviously the coolest thing, I think Michael always said, hey man, if they give us a call and say you want to come visit the Deadpool 2 set, hang out, or do a cameo or something, that would be incredible. But honestly, like as professional filmmakers and artists here, the goal is just to make more. Like to either make it in a fan capacity, or hey, you can contact us and we'd be happy to do. We'll do a promo for you. Like, it's just fun to make these things in a professional capacity is great, and a fan capacity is great, as long as we're making something fun together. That's how I feel.
Right.
Yeah, for me, it's I get to work with the best guys in the business, and
They're not here yet.
Yeah, they're not here.
We're hanging
they're
out.
the ninjas who will come
They're
and
gonna
kill.
come in and the ones that wreck shop, and then they're gonna sit next to you.
But I
They're
find,
hanging out with the most handsome choreographer.
yeah, he's someone else.
All that.
I just find that I get asked like, who else in your family is in show business? Do you have any actors or stunt coordinators or anything like that? And for the longest time, the answer was no, like who in your family is a singer or a dancer or anything like that. There's no one, but now I kind of feel like all of my family is in show business. You know, it's I know that sounds a little cliche, but everyone, it just clicks like a family. Sometimes we fight like brothers, sometimes we disagree like step siblings.
Yeah,
Sometimes we love each other like
gently.
Cousins. Should I say that? I don't mean to do that.
That's
second cousins, and you're okay.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, that is okay.
Second cousins are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. California, right? In California, it's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Mostly keep working with these guys.
Yeah.
No, I can understand that when you start working with people and you start creating things, you do create that special bond. It's not only the creation, but the process of that creation.
Right.
Yeah.
You worked really hard on something, and someone else contributes. They stepped up, and it creates that bond little by little. For you guys said you were working on this in September. So between September and 2 weeks ago, you guys were creating magic, and it does have that feel to it. It's just like, man, this is so much fun to work with this guy. Hey, let's go grab a beer after this, and then it just starts rolling from there.
100%. Yeah, we.
That's the benefit of filming in a bar.
Right. You literally just leave the bar, just drinking.
We were drunk the whole time.
Oh man, I'm like, guys, you are amazing.
Liquid courage.
Yeah. When did we filmed in February, right?
Yeah.
We filmed 2 days, and then we did a pickup day, so 2.5 days.
2 days. Yeah, we did 2 days in February, and then a pickup day in March for 6 hours, and then it was released March 20 something.
Yeah.
So between filming and release, you know, it was a 1 month period, including all the visual effects, all the music mixing, all that stuff. It was an incredibly quick turnaround for the project as it was, and it could not have been possible on those days. You know, you're talking about anybody that's film stuff, the kind of stuff we tried to accomplish in 2 days, and it was a tough 2 days.
Yeah.
We could not have done it if it wasn't for the entire stunt team sometimes coming out and sitting around for hours and hours waiting to get to their stuff, and then at the drop of a hat, it's always, hurry up and wait and film. It's go, 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 and they jump in, and everybody, now fall on your face 7 times, and he's like, let's do it 9 more times, and everybody just gave their all. Sometimes they're all, literally their body,
I can imagine them saying, "This is why I got out of bed."
Yeah, that incredible face sellout by Dax, who gets sliced with a sword and goes face into the bar. He did that 4 times in a row.
Yeah, Dax.
Oh my God.
Incredible stunt, man. You'll see in the comments there. My favorite comment is someone tagged the time signature. It's like 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. Pretty sure that stunt guy is dead.
That's what Dax do, as far as I know.
Yeah, that's
every time you see
He's
it.
very dedicated to his craft.
Rest in peace, Dax.
Yes, that's right.
Right.
I remember I watched that video. I found that video like late in the evening as I was cruising the internet, as one does. And I thought it was so good. I was like, you know what? They have a Facebook page. I'm going to message them and congratulate them. Never did I think that someone's going to respond back and tell me, "Oh yeah, thanks. This is amazing." Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who talked to him?
It was Mikey, right? That was you, Michael.
No, we're on every day, whether it's Twitter, or Facebook, or YouTube. We're actually watching. When people have questions, we answer. We're grateful. And some of them are actually surprised when we get back to them. And that's why we want to get out, our behind-the-scenes for them. We want to think about we didn't expect such a positive response to, we must see more. You guys have to do, everybody wants us to do a full-length musical, and I'm like, bust your money out here.
Picture
But
I will donate. I will donate whatever money I can. Like, yeah.
We know how to contact you. You better be careful.
Just put 5 cents into the slot right now. Sorry, your ATM passcode is. That's the response. But we track it. We track the Twitters. We track the Facebook posts. We've been putting out new stuff, and we're looking at what are some small things we can do, and is there a next big bang?
Yeah.
But we started this before we even knew there was a new Beauty and the Beast coming. We were well into production when Brian goes, "Hey, did you know there's a live-action Beauty and the Beast?" And we were like, "What was that thing?" We had a specific phrase. What the fuck? And then it hit us because we were originally targeting releasing 12 months after the original Deadpool movie because we knew there was going to be a trough of disappointment, missing stuff. And again, thank you Deadpool and Logan for doing a little teaser.
Oh, yeah.
You're kidding, right?
I mean, seriously, everything just fell into place.
Yeah, it was completely accidental. It was, we're like, oh, well, there's our deadline. The 21st is when Beauty and the Beast comes out. And then, oh, Logan just dropped a Deadpool teaser, and you're just like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. It was just the perfect zeitgeist.
And how great is that teaser? The teaser.
So
is
good.
Just brilliant.
So good. Good job.
Yeah. So.
And you also released it around a time where people were still wondering at the time who was going to portray Cable.
Mm.
Again, everything was just perfect timing in every sense, way, and form.
Spoiler alert: Cable is the bartender.
Yeah.
No,
I was like, whoa, really? I thought
Oh
he.
my God!
It was a big submission war between Time Warner, DirecTV, and Comcast on who was going to be playing the Cable for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah,
Cut. That's the end
That's
of
the end
this
of the
podcast.
episode.
I just
So
got
what
that.
point did it
I
hit?
thought you were
Like,
gonna make like
yeah, I get it. No, I got what you're saying. I got it. That's like a dad joke, and as a dad, I know that's like totally a dad joke.
Yeah.
Wolverine's like 200 years old. He's everybody's dad.
That's true.
That's true.
Somewhere for him.
Yeah, someone. He's someone's dad. Oh, so you guys are talking about getting something going on at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
You guys, I mean, was it Brian? You mentioned you had been to Comic-Con before. Have you guys ever gone to San Diego Comic-Con?
Absolutely. I'll be going this year.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, obviously.
I've dressed up.
That's awesome. What about you, Michael? Have you been to Comic-Con?
No, I've always wanted to go, and I've got friends who literally, there's a number of my friends who go every year. They're way into it. Some that have been doing, I can't remember all the shows that they do when they show up, but I never get to go. I've always wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
We were discussing a panel idea the other day, which I think was actually quite brilliant. I don't know
If we do say so, we say.
No, I
We're-
would go. I would want to hear it. So
It's we're talking about doing something that doesn't just appeal to our Deadpool fans, but just sort of fan films as a whole. So we're still working on the details of it, but yeah, we're definitely aiming. If you guys are going to be there, if your listeners are going to be there, look in the catalog. Hopefully, we'll have something there. And if you can't find it in the catalog, you can find it on our Deadpool Musical Facebook page. We'll be updating information there.
So this is eventually, I believe, going to become a production company for you guys with this first video.
Yeah.
What's your guys' ideas? What's swimming in your head right now as far as a name for your future production company?
Well, we're currently we do have a name. It's under Zamurai Productions, which is a good luck company name that Michael's had for a few of his other projects in the tech world. So yeah, we're under Zamurai Productions right now. Is this sort of this trifecta?
That's a
Yeah.
really good
That's
name.
a great name.
I like.
Thank you. Michael made it up.
thank you, Michael. You're welcome. You're welcome, voice. Yeah, that voice. Yeah, so as I say, we're trying to decide what we do next. The first was just make this as good as possible. It really was, for everything. And I mean, the process too was great because once we finished everything, this man disappeared into the cave, and Julian was just like editing. We're like, can we see it yet? And he's like, it's not done. And it's like, can we see it again? He's like, it's not
Just
done.
jars of urine and
That shit
toenails.
is great. And
solar.
You just open the door and there's just one little light that comes in front of the editor, and that's all you see.
Right.
So we were surprised when we got to see it, and every little nuance and every new idea, and we wanted everything to be right from the unicorns. I mean, Julian's idea of when Hump the Unicorn, the sort of the daydream flashback cartoon,
Illustrated by Zach Finch.
just great, and the fact we got the eyes in.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing to mention because I've seen a few comments that are like, is that an animatronic mask who did that?
The eye animations were done by a super talented visual effects artist named Ryan Weber, who you might know from visual effects Star Wars fan film called Ryan vs. Dorkman, which was a lightsaber.
Oh
That-
yeah.
But just a couple normal nerd-looking guys. An incredible visual effects artist who's worked on Star Wars and Star Trek and a bunch of small indie films and stuff. But he came in and knocked out these eyes, which we added maybe 5 or 6 eye movement shots, which then your brain kind of fills in the rest. And he just knocked it out. So happy with it. Thank you, Ryan.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah. See, now I'm just imagining if you guys can get this going, I would love to see like at a convention, just a not 100% recreation, but like a viewing with maybe some live action elements to it.
Like a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Kind of, yeah. It's like, hey, well, because I used to go to WonderCon when it was in San Francisco and the East Bay in Oakland, and I remember they did like a Gem and the Holograms live performance where they would have an episode. Yeah, it was
True.
crazy. Was that?
Was it truly, truly, truly outrageous?
Yeah, because I don't know what I just walked into. I wish I didn't start drinking before I came in here. 'Cause I don't know if this is real or not.
Lightweight.
Yeah, hey, I'm drinking a lot. You know me. But yeah.
Lightweight at the time.
At the time. But yeah, I'm just imagining, it's like, I don't know if you guys how that would be pulled off, but seeing a stage show would be awesome.
Well,
dreams do come true.
Yeah, well, it's great is that Christina can actually manifest the psychic knife, too. I forgot to mention that's why she was the predictor.
Gotcha.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
When we started production day, we went through all safety, all the rules. Alec, your assistant director.
Alex Schiff, the assistant director. Yeah.
Incredible, but it was don't piss Christina off. She will kill you.
She will murder you with her side.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
he just starts laughing. You're just like stone faced, like,
No, she will murder you.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, I think that one of the things that we've seen a lot of reaction videos too, so much hilarious.
Yeah. So good. Thank you.
We love the reaction videos, but there was a kid who put on a Deadpool suit and literally just recorded himself singing all the parts, and we just cracked up,
Yeah.
and we.
It's like him with his bunk bed behind him. Just
that is awesome.
The littlest chimichanga of the world giving his love to our video, and we just, it was great.
Yeah, we love that stuff. Keep it coming, man. That's so fun.
Damn, there goes my idea of putting my 5-year-old in a Deadpool outfit and have him singing the songs.
He
Bring
brings you to it.
Bring it on.
My wife won't approve of that.
People love cussing children.
Yeah.
You know what? I taught my son. It wasn't necessarily a cuss word, but he was watching me play Duke Nukem on my PSP or PS Vita. It was the anniversary release. And I'm playing it, and then he hears the voice say, "Come get some." So that became a phrase he would say to everyone.
Mom was thrilled with that.
Yes, she was like, because she was going. My wife's a teacher, and he went to the school at the time and said to his teacher, "Come get some." Because I told him, it's like, "Oh, come get some hugs, come get some kisses." And when he said that, I can just imagine the look on my wife's face. Yep, that's my husband that did that.
Could have been worse. He could have kicked in the door with, "I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum."
I'm all out of gum.
All out of gum.
Right.
All right, so I mean, we're almost at the hour mark,
We
so
are.
we're gonna let you go. Thank you very much for coming out here.
I actually have one more question.
Oh, you
for
got to go
guys.
for it.
What'd you guys think of the new Star Wars trailer?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I definitely have opinions, and this guy
What's
also
up?
has opinions.
Wow, that doesn't sound like good
What?
stuff.
Yeah, I was just like, wait a minute.
I honestly liked it. I think it looks very much like it's going to mirror. I have sort of reservations, but it looks like it's going to mirror Empire Strikes Back. Very much, Rey will be stuck on the planet, training with the Jedi, and then the rest of the cast will be running from the first order. So.
Thanks for ruining the movie.
Sorry,
bitch.
spoilers. I do hope that they don't re-follow the same story 1-1. I hope that this was sort of we've talked about this. The first movie was very much a very close version of its hope. So we're hoping that they don't do the same thing with Empire, and that they'll actually give you a little bit of a different feel. I'm always tentatively excited for a Star Wars film. There's never a time where I won't be excited for a Star Wars film.
What's Star Wars?
Oh man, Ninja, show up! Ninja, show up now!
Yeah.
It's like
Is that the one where they say set your phasers to stun?
He's same director as American
That should be a
Beauty.
pitch for everything. It's like Deadpool in space. It's like Deadpool in Ireland.
It's like Pretty Woman meets Deadpool.
Yeah. The Muppets take Deadpool.
Right.
Yeah.
No, Deadpool takes the Muppets.
He sure does. One of them's a unicorn.
That's
right.
That's a gross video.
Hello, Piggy.
Oh my God!
And on that, thanks for having us. We really appreciate it, and we will we'll let you guys go. But thanks for putting us on the show today.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time, guys.
Yeah,
we really
definitely.
appreciate
Oh, and
it.
before if you guys want to talk about any of your social media, feel free to do it right now.
So we have so many there. It's at Deadpool Said is our Instagram. I think at Said Deadpool is our Twitter because we couldn't get the other one. And then Deadpool Musical is our Facebook. But overall, if you just want to find us anywhere on social media, you can just look up #Deadpool Musical, and you'll see photos, behind the scenes videos, anything that we tag out there has that, and then just Google Deadpool Musical, and you'll find us. There's another Deadpool Musical out there. Ours is the Gaston Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. I trying to show my my friends this at work, and they're like, "Oh, we've seen that one." I'm like, "No, this is a better one. I like this one better."
See the animated one? Good for those guys. We're the live action.
Live action, Gaston parody. It's great. Again, thank you guys very much for doing this. And if you guys ever find yourselves in the Northern California, I know Michael, you live in San Francisco. We're based in the East Bay here. You ever come up here? I mean, feel free to hit us up, and we could just grill in the barbecue and just talk and everything.
Well, let's
do it. 100%.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Come on down.
I'll go get the steaks.
There we go.
Address.
Yeah, your kid said come get some, so we're gonna.
Now I gotta make him relearn to say those things so we can do party tricks with it.
Oh, he forgot.
But anyways, thank you very much again. We really appreciate it.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks
Do
for
a little Deadpool sound. There you go. Little voice.
Little voice.
Do the voice.
Ooh, what are you talking about? Look at that. Oh my. What? Never mind.
That was some great.
Some really bad
Chills, man. That was just chill.
And one last thing, I just want to make sure I got this clarified. Are we the first podcast you've talked to about any of this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Word Vomit exclusive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. You have a good one.
Just take care.
Thanks. Take care.
Enjoy your chimichanga.
Be good to each other.
Delicious.